Welcome to the JCU, okay? I am just a girl who has way too many freaking interests and nowhere else to express them. So yes, we do vlogs, we do nails, we do games, we do... What else do? We do everything over here. We get a little bit of everything over here. But today, in this video, we're going to be focused on the nails, okay? I got a press-on nail order from my Depop. If you want to check it out, I'm gonna put the link down below. But yeah, I got an order from my Depop, and she requested a specific design for me, and I was like, yeah, I got you. If you are interested, leave a like, subscribe, and if you're feeling very bold, go on ahead and leave a comment. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna go ahead and get to the video. Thank you. Before we get started, I wanted to show you everything I'm going to be working with today. So first things first, I'm going to grab my builder gel, but more on that later. Now, I do want to show you the reference photo that she gave me. So if you take a look at it, it does have this kind of peachy nude base going on. So that's why I'm just opening up my polishes and seeing what I'm working with, because I wasn't sure if I had anything that, you know, matched it, but I did end up finding something that was pretty similar to it. The thing about these polishes is that they go on pretty sheer, and then the more you add layer to it, it becomes more pigmented. So I just wanted to be careful of that, but I did end up deciding between this peachy one and this pink sheer one. After I decided on what I was going to do with my base colors, I did go ahead and pick up my white Beetles gel polish, because let me just say this. I used to use the D&D white gel polish, but that thing embarrassed me so many times it's not even funny. But I'm not going to do too much on D&D because I am going to use their black gel polish, as you can see. But it's pretty solid. It hasn't let me down like the white polish has. But anyways, I will be using my Après Gel X Natural Square Long Tips, okay, for the for the press-ons today. So that's pretty much everything I'm going to be using, and we can go ahead and get started. Back to what I was saying about the builder gel, I definitely do want to talk a little bit about why I choose to put builder gel on my press-ons to give it that added strength. I will keep it short and sweet and simple and cute, because I probably talked about this before, but to me, builder gel allows me to give it that extra strength that I'm looking for without losing too much of that flexibility in the press-on. You know, when you're getting acrylic press-ons, I feel like they're a bit more sturdy and stiff, so when you're sizing them to your nail, it can be a little bit uncomfortable to wear. But me personally, that's just my opinion. If you like your acrylic press-ons, the only thing I will say is probably size up. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna stick to my builder gel. Now that I'm done with the builder gel and filing and all that extra stuff, as you can see, I chose the more peachy base color. I was really nervous because I'm like, please don't be too peachy, if you know what I'm saying. But you know, I took it layer by layer, and honestly, I feel like it was a really good choice because it matched the reference so well. So good choice on my part, amen. Okay, so anybody that knows me knows that I love me a French tip. Okay, when I was in nail school, I wasn't playing that. I was the French tip queen. But with that being said, that means I've tried a lot of different methods to the French tip, and I will say this method is my favorite. As you can see, I just put a thin layer of gel, and then you take your cleanup brush, dip it in some alcohol, and you just make that thing. You just make the French. Like, what? But before you clock me, like, just because this is my favorite method does not mean I'm fully confident in it. That's why I'm making these sad, short strokes. Look, even though I'm not fully confident in that method yet, all I'm saying is that I lean towards it, and I'm definitely going to practice it so I can get quicker at it. And also, one thing I need to mention is that if you also like this method of doing your Frenchies, I did not know this before, but put down a layer of base coat and wipe it off with alcohol, because it makes the cleanup so much easier, so much more like smooth. Like, literally, try it. Okay, the Frenchies are freaking finished. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, this is when things started to get a little bit more difficult for me. I'm gonna go ahead and put the reference photo back up. Take a look. Yep. So clearly we have this edgy cybersigilism type of situation that we got going on here. And if you're not familiar with the cybersigilism, I'm sure you are, but I'm gonna still put some pictures up just for you to see. Now, the reason why I wanted to show you all of these different photos is because when you look at it, I feel like you would think it's an easy design to do, and maybe it is for some people, but for me, like, I'm not new to drawing squiggles on a nail, but you know, cybersigilism has this kind of sharpness to it. It has a very unique look to it, and you know what I'm talking about. It has a very particular look to it, and that's how you know it's cybersigilism. And so, you know, I thought I could get away with just drawing some random lines and, you know, calling it a day, but honestly, in this experience, I definitely learned that it's just not that simple. And that is why I left all of these clips in here of me struggling. Because that's what this is. All of these clips are me struggling. I'm getting re-traumatized watching this back, because never in my life have I had to put down a set of nails and say, you know what, I'm gonna sleep on this. Because that's what I had to do. I had to sleep on this because it got to a point where I was doing the design and then I'm wiping it off, doing it, wiping it off. And it was just such a struggle for me, because it's like I keep saying, cybersigilism, it has this look to it. And I just was not accomplishing that. And in this clip right here, girl, you could tell I was fed up. Look at this. All that being said, respect to anybody who's doing that cybersigilism stuff for realsies, whether it be on a nail or a tattoo or whatever your canvas is. Respect to you, because for me, every freaking line on these nails has so much intention in it. And although I won't say I enjoyed this process, I will say that I'm glad that I did not give up and I decided to push through, because I will say I'm very proud of the way these came out. And I do want to ask, like, if you made it this far in the video, how do you think I did when you see the final product? Have you done cybersigilism? Do you like it? Let me know. Yo, I gotta check in real quick. Look, I finally, after all this time, have came out with a decent product. Okay, 2 decent nails. I'm watching Housewives. 2 decent nails. 8 more to go. Oh my gosh. Do you understand how big of an accomplishment this is? Oh my gosh, I'm like speechless. Please pray for me. I just, please. Look at how gorgeous these are. Like, I'm mesmerized, but we're not done yet, unfortunately. I just had to put a little bit of the final touches. I'm gonna use these little dot pearls thingy things, whatever, using this method. I saw somebody say, like, putting down top coat, not curing it, and then doing your nail charm glue makes the the little charms last a little bit longer. So hopefully what they're saying is true, because I'm trying that out today. And then after I put these on the nail, I'm gonna cure them, and I'm done.